Okay.
Hello, Grandma. What's your name?
My name is Grandma.
So, hello, Grandma. What was your How old are you?
Mm,
How old are you?
62. I'll be 63 July this year.
For the record, we're sitting here with Elorine Waight
Mm.
from Central America, born in British Honduras, year of birth July 17, 1927.
That's correct.
And how old will you be on your next birthday?
63 years old.
63 years old?
63.
6'3".
Mhm.
Not 93?
Mm.
Okay. So,
Wait. You're confusing me. I'll be 93.
there you go. That's what we're looking
I
for.
told you before.
I know, but it didn't record, so we had to get it again for the record.
So how many times more we gonna have to get?
Okay, so now I'm going to turn it back over to Canon.
Hello, Grandma.
Mm.
What were the events that happened during the Belize hurricane in 1961?
What happened?
Yeah, what was the event?
What was the name of the hurricane?
Mm, remember the Hattie?
Hattie. Okay.
Hmm.
And why was it called Hattie?
I don't know. They just wanted a name for it.
Can you tell us what you remember about that day?
I remember it rained. The water raised very high, and everybody's scrambling for their lives. Save what they could and let go what they couldn't.
Who were you with?
By myself
And where were you living at the time?
in Belize, and I was living in a house.
Okay. So when you saw the water raising, what did you do?
That fix you. The breeze blow, the rain fall, the water is high. Some folks drowned.
Any people you know?
Mm, not really. I know a lady. She had some kids, and the little one she had him held so that the strength of the water and the breeze don't blow him away. But it went on, and she was getting tired and tired, and she had to let one go to
Of her
sleep.
children?
Yes,
Wow. Were they young children?
yeah, he wasn't a year old, I think.
Wow. So she lost her baby boy.
Yeah, that's the only way she could have saved the other two and herself.
Wow. And was it cold? What was the climate like?
Chill.
It was very chilly.
Mm.
Now, had you guys received warnings that there was going to be a hurricane
Yes, last minute.
last minute?
Yeah.
And do you feel like, so they didn't give you enough time to prepare for the hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where was you have how many children do you have?
9.
So you have 4 children for the record, but at that time you had just one living at that time, one born, and that's your oldest daughter. And her name for the record?
My own baby.
Leonette Waits. So where was Leonette at the time?
In Belize.
Wait, who's Leonette?
Leonette is Auntie Nettie.
That's her name?
Mm-hmm. And who was she with?
With the rest of the family.
And what happened? And what was do you recall what their experience was?
Oh, they fight the rain, they fight the water, and the breeze. But everybody was together and they all survived.
Okay, and how did they escape the hurricane? Because with the water raising so high,
Mm-hmm.
did they have to escape by canoe?
You better learn to swim.
Or what about, did they have to get out by canoe or rowboat? Or, because I remember hearing a story about Nettie having to escape by canoe up the street.
That's what's called
She kind of what?
Canoe.
A canoe, or like a fishing boat, a rowboat.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one, but if she told you that, that's the way it was. Because a friend invited me to go and spend a week in the plantation,
Okay.
and that's the week I went. So I wasn't in town when that happened, when the hurricane. And I always think back that maybe if I was there when during the hurricane with all that mess that I saw when I came back out, dead people, I might have been one of those. So only God knows why I wasn't there that week. Because I never be going nowhere.
Can you tell us about the aftermath and what you saw? And how long did it take for the city to repair itself after the hurricane?
I don't, I don't remember, but it took quite a while before it came back to normal.
Okay. And what was your
What was your reaction to the wait? Actually, I got a question, right?
sure?
Did your house get wrecked during that, or was it still okay?
The house,
Mhm.
it blew everything down and away.
Wait,
And what it didn't blow, the water carried it.
wait. So all your stuff?
Mm, we lost everything.
Is that why you guys moved here, or wait? Did you guys? How did so? After that, did you guys get a new house, or is that when you decided to come here?
Well, that's one, because I wasn't planning on going nowhere. But a friend of mine who used to do my hair, she got a break to come. And she told me if I get over there and everything go well, I'm going to help you to come. And she did just that. And at that time, they still have friends that you can call a real friend. Because you have the hypocrites, you have the liars, you have the thieves, you have the everything that is bad.
So how long did it take you to rebuild after you lost everything? What was the starting point for you to start to rebuild?
I didn't try to rebuild nothing until it was time to come over here. And then I did some rebuilding, helping out who I can help. You know.
Did you have to move in with family members?
See that again?
Did you have to move in with family members? Because you said that your house blew away.
Oh, the government built up some like long barracks, they call it, like some apartments, not single,
Mm-hmm.
you know. My neighbor is like in this next room there, just a little space between.
Yeah. Like a tract home, like those homes that are connected to each other. I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
So the government basically stepped in and provided housing and shelter for those that lost what they needed, lost everything rather. And what was your occupation at the time?
I really love everything.
So what was your main job?
Wash iron thief.
You didn't steal.
Were you stole? Wait.
No, she's playing.
Ooh.
So you were a domestic worker.
I was sewing. Because
Sewing.
I like to sew.
Okay. Who taught you how to sew? Who taught you how to sew?
God did.
Oh, so you learned on your own. Okay. So one of your jobs was seamstress. Were you still able to do sewing after all of this happened? Did it affect that income? Or were you still able to sew and earn a living? How was your income affected?
Well, I just kept on living. I buy my food, I buy my clothes, my material, I make my clothes, whatever I can do, and I always try to do it clean. Not to swindle here, steal here. I don't do that.
And where did you get the income? What was generating income for you at that time?
Whatever they can afford to pay me.
With their domestic work. Okay, and then fast forward, you moved to California. You get remarried. And you have how many children? How many children did you have?
46.
So
you had 4 children. And one passed away. You actually had 5.
You're getting in my business.
And one passed away.
what was her name? What was his or her name?
Maybe.
No, you have 5 children. One passed away.
I have 5. One died.
And what was the child's name?
Childbirth.
Stillborn.
Stillborn.
Did you ever name the child?
Not really.
What were your children's names? What were the 4 of them's names?
Name? Nettie. Leonette. But everybody call her Nettie for short. Ricky. Nettie Lee Breda.
Natalie Breda.
When he was sending a message to Nettie. So he told me to tell Nettie that he's Charlie Breda. Because he was giving us a story about 1 or 2 of the Belize guys that go around where he worked.
Yeah.
And they be conversing with each other. So he listened. He talked just like them. Just like him and the Belize.
It's in the blood. Now, with the world that's changing now, with the COVID-19, and all of the changes that you see, what difference can you talk about compared to when you were growing up and now? What is the big change?
The big change, the children ruling the parents.
That's a change right now.
The children lying and cheating and thieving.
That happens right now.
What else?
Well, what about your experience? Because I'm pretty sure back then, well, I don't know, you tell me. Back then, well, I know for a fact there was no internet.
You don't talk back to your parents or a grown up who know what they're talking about, you know, because they have grown-ups to be talking nothing, because they don't know nothing.
Right. And
But they think they know everything. They think they're smart.
did you have a TV?
What? What you call it?
A television?
Which TV?
Was it? Wait, did you guys used to have the box TVs?
Mhm.
Did you guys used to have the box TVs? Like it's not like that, but it's kind of like a cube, and then the channel, like the switches on the TV, like how you change the channels on the TV.
Maybe the rich people, we didn't.
Oh.
So how did you entertain yourself? What did you do for entertainment?
Um, Talking about the kids.
Yeah, when you were young. So we asked, did you have a TV? And you said no. You said the rich people did. So what did your family do for entertainment?
You work.
But like, let's say you're having dinner, and after dinner, you guys are sitting around the table. What happens during that time?
Everybody talk what they know. Little stories, what happened out in the street, what who said and what who did, and it's always a good laugh. Or somebody be singing and who know the words, they join in and everybody sing. Oh yeah. One people would be where they have different their attitude towards life is different, you know, just miserable and hate everybody and want to fight everybody and do anything that's going to hurt the next person. You know, we weren't perfect, but we didn't have that, you know, and we had to respect each other and respect our grandparents because we grew up with them. You could walk from where we live to the school, and from if you look through one of our windows that face the street and the houses, we can see the school from our window.
Oh really? Oh, so you could just walk to the school and it was close by.
Yes, we walk to school and we walk from school. And they didn't give no lunch at school when I was there, but I heard they give it lunch now.
So what did you eat? How did you get through the day?
Oh, we get through the day fine. Everybody was happy.
Did you eat anything during the day?
Whatever little snacks we find.
Oh, so you took your own lunch.
We don't take no lunch.
You eat what you find.
Oh, I have one. I have one. Did you ever go to high school? And was there such thing as a prom back there?
Hmm?
Was there in high school? Was there such thing as a prom?
They have high school, but I didn't go.
Oh, why? You didn't go to high school?
No, I didn't have no money. They didn't have money to send me to high school.
Oh.
And it was $5 a month.
Oh, I get it.
But you did come to the United States and you got your GED.
Mm.
You went to college?
Renee, so
You did get your high school diploma. You went to Fremont High School, right? Night school?
I went to nursing school.
Nursing school, but didn't you also get your high school diploma first? Your GED?
Mm.
So you went to nursing school.
Mm. And I passed my exam and I was ready to go when what would you call it, disaster. Then I had cancer and
What type of cancer?
the one that kill you.
Was it breast cancer?
Yes. And on the report that they gave me, not expected to live even with medication.
Wow. And what year was
They
that?
wrote me off.
Do you remember?
No,
I think that happened around when I was in high school, because I think it was my senior year, around 1989.
earlier than that.
Okay.
When I went to the doctor and they checked me out, the doctor um, wanted to make sure, so he called another doctor who was a soldier in the army, and he it it was a time when they didn't have to go to war, you know, and so he went to school because they give you a choice what you want to do to be a physician, and so he was working with Dr. Fraser, which is an older doctor, experience, and they discovered that I had cancer. So when the doctor, after a test, the doctor told me that the test came out positive. So when he said positive, I thought it positive means good. And he said, no, he said, you have cancer. And so when he told me that, I I wasn't shocked, but it gave me a like give up feeling.
Hmm.
Because every time, anytime you hear they say cancer, dead, they dead, they died.
It's a death sentence, yeah.
Yeah. And so when they said you have cancer, I wasn't scared. So I said, how much time do we have? Do I have left? He said, well, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to take it one day at a time, he said, from today. I told him because God answered my prayers. I prayed when I was having children. I prayed that God would leave me alive to take care of them until they finish school and go to work to take care of themselves. Because I see what children without parents, whether it be foster parents or the real parents, they go through a lot. And they don't have nobody to love them or to show them, teach them the way. Never mind, we teach some of you guys the way, but you still go your own way. So the doctor said one day at a time. I said, okay. And I was supposed to go to Las Vegas to the casino with the Palacios
They your
that
friends?
same weekend.
Yeah.
And I still went.
Why not, huh?
Mhm. If I'm on my way out, well,
I might as well have some fun.
let's go, Miss Elo.
Did you tell Miss Palacio what was going on with you? So you kept it to yourself?
Hmm. She knew that afterwards.
Hmm.
I didn't tell them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Why didn't you tell them?
That's just me. I don't like to put my load on people.
Hmm.
And some people, they act like they care, but they don't give a damn. I
But
know.
you know that's not them. She would have probably gave you the encouragement that maybe you needed at the time.
And that is true too. I didn't willfully keep it from them. That's just me.
Right. I got you.
So I'm not saying that grammar is good. Grammar could be a help if you run her the wrong way. But when she knows that she's right about whatever she does or say, grammar don't practice lying not because she thinks she's good, but that's not her. And you have to be yourself. Eh, I'm gonna do this. I can't do nothing, but I find out what I can do and what will do if occasion arise. Once you have me for enemy, you don't have to worry about me trying to get to you, to do this to you, to block your way, to hate you. No, you are at peace because that's who I am. I don't hate nobody, but don't fool around me if you're in my way, get out of my way. Because I might push you if I need to push you so I can pass.
Mm.
Um,
so, so, Mom, what do you want your grandkids to remember about you? And what advice do you want to give your grandchildren and your great grand and your great great grand
And my children, what happened to my children?
and your children?
You forget about it.
Mm. Everybody.
Be kind to each other. When there's a mistake, um, try to handle it that there's an understanding on both sides. Secret among company is bad manners.
I was just.
He wants to ask you another question, but I wanted you to finish what you were saying.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you
I'm
after this.
just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to do what I need to do, what I have to do, and get it done in the right spirit and the right way. That's what I want folks to remember about me. And I expect the same from the other, from the next person. But on my way through life, I find out that that's not the way it is with everybody. What I don't want them to do to me, that's what I'm going to do to everybody else, to them. But it mustn't happen to me, and that's a life from the pit of hell. Sometimes the very people that you do good to and help, they turn around and bite you. But my grandma had some proverbs.
What's your grandmother's name? Edu? Edu Vijes?
Yeah, Edu Vijes. And she said, oh, and she gave us a couple of lectures how to get along with folks, those that are your friends, and those that you just know. And she said, expect anything from anybody. She said, don't say, God, I didn't know she was going to do me that. She said, expect anything from anybody. And then some folks they would treat strangers better than their own family relative. So uh, my mom would say, no, my grandma, that no, they would do to them own people, and they would do you worse, you who not related to them in any way. And my grandma used to have this proverb. Like, I guess that's her proverb, that if cow shit on his own tail, he go shit on the ground too.
This is true. What do you want to ask, Grandma?
Oh, so I know you.
Did you get it?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, explain it to me.
So you said that when you leave this earth, you want.
No, about the proverb about if the cow will shit on its own tail, he'll shit on the ground.
That means. That means that.
Think about it.
Wait, could you explain that again, please?
So if the cow will shit on his own tail,
When cow number 2, when they do poo poo, it go on the tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the something that ain't right and it's not good and to hurt somebody or whatever. Because there's two things in that. They shit on their own tail and they mess up the ground too.
Oh, so that means that they know, like, doing something that you know isn't right, but you do it
to your
anyway.
own.
Oh.
And then to a stranger, you're going to do worse. If you do bad to your own.
Oh, I get it. So it means like that means that you do something bad to your
Own family or
your own flesh and blood, and you do to a stranger.
amen.
Mm-hmm.
So
what was your question for Grandma?
So I know you kind of explained this, but I'd like to know when did you meet your current husband, and when did you meet your husband, and what year did you meet your husband, and when did you meet him, and what is his name?
that's none of your business.
I just want to know because I heard that. I thought that I didn't know you met him in America. I thought you guys met him in Belize.
I met him in America.
Oh, so can you tell me what's his name and